All right, we're here with Feather. They're redeemed. I know a deck you would never ever think I'd play. I'm a super slow, greedy control player, and this doesn't surprisingly take me out of my comfort zone. Because you have so many instants and sorceries, mostly instants. So it's kind of like a control deck in that nature, where all you do is play Feather and protect it to absolutely the end of time. So the way we're doing that, and I'm in the middle of building it, like a 9 card short, and I'm kind of finding out what else I want. But I got all the protection creatures like these two, Alseid and Bodyguard. I'm running Deafening Silence because on your opponent's turn they go to kill Feather. All you need is one protection spell. You don't need to perpetually protect Feather, which is nice. Unless they have like a Planeswalker that can do it as well already in play, right? They have like Teferi in play, and then I don't know, Lightning, or, well, she's actually a 3/4, so they do something, and then Teferi Minus can tack on top of it, and I can't protect it through a Deafening Silence. But for the most part, Deafening Silence is really good against people. It means you can't double up on spells in your own turn, but I think that's fine. Usually, like, you play it on 3, then you play this on 4, and then maybe one combat trick beforehand, and then from there you just kind of beat your opponent to death with one spell a turn. You also just don't have to play it if you don't feel like it's necessary. Moving on. All the cantripping, protection, combat tricks just to tuck into Feather. Most of them are probably straightforward if you look at any list. I haven't actually looked at a list, but it's safe to assume most of these are going to be in them. Esper Sentinels is good too. This is another deck that allows me to run this, so maybe we'll get to see it this time. What else? Moment of Hope. I saw a Moment of Triumph and I mixed up I can join them. Light of Hope is cool. I like how you can blow up an enchantment, and if you want to keep recurring it, you can give Feather +1/+1 over and over. 1/1 counters. I like Faithless Looting. Doesn't really work with Feather at all, but just digging aggressively for a decent combat tricking hand seems good. What else? There's some other creatures in here too. This is cool. I don't know how many Feather decks would do this one, because you can hit your own Feather and continuously do this to sift through your own deck. Same with Smoldering Egg. Everything you cast, eventually this will flip, and then all your stuff starts slamming your opponent in the face for quite a bit. I'm running this too. I like it. I don't know if it's any good. It's only 1 damage. People do start the game at, 25 health instead, but it probably adds up. Probably. It's a decent blocker too. Like, if you're against Brawl and you play this, there's a decent chance you can just kill them with it, right? Like, they have Brawl, but you can't cast Feather because they're already on like 3 mana and just countering everything you do. It doesn't matter if they counter the cantrips. As long as this is sitting there, you can probably kill your opponent. It like demands one of their 3 or 4 bounce spells. Seems kind of satisfying. This is cool too. When you're done pumping up Feather, you can now make it unblockable if they have a flying blocker or something with reach. So you can just keep doing the 3, and then you pick it up the last time and close the game out with it. So it's kind of doing both. I like that. Only running the colored cantrip, not cantrip, colored mana rocks. I'm not running the colorless ones because the deck doesn't have a lot of colorless cost, and all the colorless cost is pretty cheap. Like, the deck kind of stops at 3, honestly. The 4 mana ones are, meh. Bone Crusher. This is one card I'm on the edge about. It's universally a good card, but it has nothing to do with my commander. I don't know. For now, we'll just run it. Gutter Snipe is kind of like Thermal Alchemist, just a little bit more expensive. Clarion is a sort of sweeper and a lifelink, so that's cool. It doesn't kill Feather, which is a big thing. I like Halvar as an equipment. It means Feather will always cost 3 mana if it keeps dying. Though if it keeps dying, you still gotta equip this, so it essentially would cost 5 to have that happen. I'm gonna try it. Smothering Tithe, on the edge about it, because once you're at 4 mana, you're kind of done, and your opponent might realize that, and you have no reason to pay for your opponent's Smothering Tithe. in a bunch of tokens for me doesn't do that much, but it could. I don't know. I'm running Idyllic Tutor for Heliod because giving Feather lifelink forever is pretty cool. Arclight Phoenix, if it dies, it's pretty likely to come back with all the 1 mana cantripping combat tricks I got, so I'm trying that one. This is just 4 mana draw 4. This is another sweeper that doesn't kill Feather, as she is a 3/4. Same with this one. It's a legendary, so it doesn't die. Same with this one. It could be my creature, this could be my artifact, and not good against your opponent's 1 enchantment artifact and planeswalker they have. But it's good against their board, usually. The creatures, that is. Lorehold can do the Lightning Helix on Feather and the Indestructible clause, so that's pretty cool. Or you could do one of the other ones and just Lightning Helix Feather herself, so you get this back. Kind of expensive, but we'll see. This is cool. It's like that green-red land that Primeval Titan decks played a lot. I can't remember what the... Something stomping... It's the colorless X ramp trample mana dump, which we have 2 of, basically. And other than that, I think that is it. So for the final 9 cards, I've still been looking. Kessig Wolfrun, yeah, that's one of my favorite lands. I haven't seen that in so long, but it's basically what that is. And it's repeating because it gets picked back up with Feather's ability. There was another ping creature I wanted to cast instant. There's another pinging card, I believe. Electrostatic Field. There it is. I want that one. I was thinking about Kiln Fiend, but it doesn't have a lot of evasion, so I don't know. You can give it evasion to, just smash your opponent in the face. Maybe there's something there. The fact that I need 8 cards makes me want to just run it. I'm sure there's cards I'm not thinking of as well. This will generate a lot of tokens, but I'm not a giant fan of just 1/1s that sit there. 1/1s are not typically strong in this format. But like I said, I don't have enough to fill the deck yet, so for now it can come in. Maybe there's a Planeswalker I'm not thinking of, because there's none in the deck right now. I'm sure there's a decent Chandra, right? The 6-mana Chandra's alright. If you're against Brawl or Teferi, it'll guarantee that they'll slowly die. Can't be countered. Costs 6 mana, though. Alright, fine. I also like this one a lot. Kind of draws you an extra card a turn. The ultimate is decent as well. I don't really want to play Ujin or Ulamog. I think the game, our deck doesn't go that long. Typically. Gideon's kind of cool. We almost always have a creature for it to target. The Indestructible's kind of cool too, actually. It so yeah, giving the 2-mana classic Tybalt with their cards is it's not in the game, is it? Yeah. I like the fact that you can give it Indestructible pre-combat, so it's not like your opponent demands 2 combat tricks out of you. This one is a recurring Indestructible clause where they have to deal with it immediately, and then you can respond later. So I actually like that a lot. That's pretty cool. I think I want to run that one too. This Ujin's cool. It draws you cards, sort of. It blows up permanents. Getting to 6 mana is not impossible in this deck. I like Sarkhan and always will because of the looting on him. You can just keep looting. I really like that. And it's another way to discard Arclight Phoenix. Because right now we don't really have anything except 1 Faithless Looting, which is obviously not great. I could go for... Actually, no, I think I like the Draw Discard. The Draw Discard sorcery is a little bit more like Cathartic Reunion. There's an instant version of this, actually. Maybe I can run both. This can pick up Feather to my hand, and then this goes back to my hand because Feather's ability. So they can keep doing that, kind of like the Halvar equipment. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright. And then the last one can be the instant speed version of Tormenting Voice. There's not a lot of instants in the game that have the word discard in it. Instant speed discard is always pretty good. Thrill of Possibility, there it is. Alright, that seems good. I like it. I like it. Seems exciting. I was browsing commanders and I'm like, I don't know which one to play right now. Let's play that one. I feel like I'll enjoy it. I was actually 2 seconds away from making Essica land destruction because someone in chat always asks, because I guess they have a list for that, and I just never, like, I was 2 seconds into it, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play Essica again, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings by criticizing the hell out of the deck every game. I'm like, man, why don't I have this? Man, why don't I have that? And that's probably not the point of why the person plays the deck. I don't know. Maybe it's insanely good. I'm really not seeing it. Okay, we didn't draw a land. Kind of unfortunate. This feels really good against our opponent, especially this early. But I really want to get this going. So, unfortunately, I have to do this. This would have been God tier turn 1. So what does this do? Spells cannot be countered. That is absolutely fine. We are going to attempt to kill Terramander, which leads... So we lead with this. I don't... Oh, well that's unfortunate. I'm going to assume that was about to draw 16 cards. Each instant sorcery in your graveyard can be flashed back. And the flashback is the same cost. So you can basically cast all spells twice, and I can't counter them. But they can't counter mine. But that's fine, because they obviously don't have any counter spells in their deck as a mono blue deck. Because this is universal, unless I don't understand the text here. I've never seen this. A mono blue commander deck that cannot run counter spells is one of the weirdest things I've ever heard of. And I kind of wish I saw more of that deck. That's actually unfortunate. That seems really cool. A mono blue deck. So it's probably divinations for days. Just keep divination. But what are you drawing into? More card draw? Your instants aren't particularly strong. You have bounce spells that you can cast twice out of the graveyard. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Alright. I like this. I like this as a spell. This is probably my favorite in this deck, at least. Land spell. But unfortunately, I think we have to just play it as a land. Could wait a turn. See if I draw more lands instead. It's actually insanely good right now, too. No, we're just going to play it as a land. I can't afford to miss mana. I could have waited turn 2 to see what I draw and then turn 3 this, but... Yeah, we got there. That's really unfortunate. This is one of the best spells in the deck. Yeah, I probably should have waited. Let's be real. Alright, so this won't do anything this turn. Nor will it do anything next turn. So I might as well wait. Opponent has a 1-mana green spell here. They don't cast it. I don't know what it could be. A pump spell or a cycle. No, I think they would have cycled it, so I don't think so. Oh, alright, that's fine. Yeah, you wait as long as possible for that. Ooh, they got punished, though. Because they found Lana, or else they probably wish they did that turn 1. Big punish. Alright, let's go. I'm just going to ping now. I don't see myself ever having this attack me. Especially when that's all they're doing. This does not have reach, nor is it a creature. This does not give protection. Here's where we really want some kind of protection for Feather. Oh man, I really hope this is really good this game. I find that exciting. Thermal Alchemist my opponent's death. We do have protection from the Alseid though, so... With the Alseid, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna get a red source. I don't really like my hand. Not really. We're not about trying to get Field of the Dead to work. Pass and Feigns, yeah, may as well, yeah. But it costs 5 mana though. Questing Beast, that is okay. That is fine with us. We are going to... No, we're going to let them go to combat first. Maybe they don't tap the Llanowar. I kind of forgot the Llanowar was there. I probably should have killed it with Bone Crusher Giant. I would have lost Ooh, you know what? I think we're actually just going to not do that, because we would like to be able to keep this up for a fight effect, which is fairly likely. Okay, they don't seem to have one. This seems really strong then. Okay, well, they didn't have one on 2. I don't think they have one on 1. Alright, this doesn't have reach, does it? A lot of text, but no reach. Alright, so we're going to lead with ping, right? Ping, ping. Draw this. Discard some poop. Alright, that was really good. Fortunately, Light of Hope doesn't work for what we're trying to do. This gains us life to... Oh, whoa, whoa. Ping. Ping. Yes. Oh, this is so satisfying. I get them all back, right? Yeah. Gains protection. You know what? I don't think I want to... I think they're dead next turn, so we can just hold off from doing things and leave up stuff. I said that quite vague, didn't I? Leave up things to do stuff. Okay, I can give her protection from green whenever I feel like it. Or I can blow that up with Light of Hope. This doesn't feel like a big deal. It does let them draw a card, but I just don't think I care. Okay. They have Devotion because of this, so I might as well deal with it right now. I guess I can deal with it with this, because the other ones have to target a creature. Good game, yeah. Yes! Those pings, dude! Thermal Alchemist saucing them. Giving them the old basil topping on the pizza there. It dealt, what, like 6 damage? Maybe 7? It was about to deal, I think, over 10 if I was untap. That's dirty. Oh, I mean, Feather did all the work, really, damage-wise, but the Thermal Alchemist, yeah, did like 8 damage. That was great. I should look at other lists. I wonder if there's a couple cards that I'm not thinking of. That's always likely. It's always a good thing to look at lists, you know. You don't have to copy the list, but if you never know... You know, it's like watching a Diablo 2 video. You never know what you're going to learn. I know everything about the game, but sometimes you will bump into some dude with like 200 views on the video and he says something about Diablo 2 you just never knew about. So there's always something to learn. Even if you're like in any video game, if you think you're really good at it, you could still watch other people's stuff to get better. There's always something to learn. This hand is only good because Cathartic Reunion, so yes. Double red, discard probably Banefire, and, well, yeah, Arclight Phoenix is obviously the other card we're discarding. Okay, well, we hit the land. Makes me want to not... No, I'm still going to play this. As a land. This is probably one of the worst... Ooh, that's good. Do I play it right now? I can guarantee Feather next turn. Oh, no, I can't. I need double white, so, yeah. Be gone with ye. Be gone with ye. Alright, we hit a land. It's again, the worst possible one. There's not many tap lands in the deck. Double white, might have to shave some mountains. I might just... I feel like if I don't get Feather out instantly, I lose. We'll see. Also, this is questionable. I just like the extra combat step, but it's not super necessary, obviously. Opponent generated green. I don't know how it let them do that. I thought you couldn't spend mana of colors that are not in your deck. This is actually pretty good against us. Not this hand, though, but it's typically good. Yeah, they took the one card that I would probably take there. Alright, a tutor means my... Oh, wow, my opponent's hand is empty. Holy crap. This is good against what they're doing right now, currently. Given the moored state. Cannot do anything. This is not a good time to cast Feather. I could just run this. No, that's stupid. Let's just play this and pass. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. They took the producing off colors thing from EDH years ago. Yeah, shouldn't it produce a colorless? It looked like it produced a green, though. Unless I'm tripping. Wow, they Played another artifact in the face of Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Why? Yeah, see, it generated blue again. It's basically colorless, because you can only spend it as colorless, but... Did I just lose? Is that what happened? You can keep bouncing this until you complete your... Oh, no, it's not infinite mana, though, is it? I don't think... Oh, no, it goes to your hand, right. It doesn't go to the command zone over and over. Okay, cool story. You can complete a dungeon quest, but how does that kill me? Can you loop a dungeon? Is there a dungeon that kills me and not them? I don't get it. Okay, so you can essentially draw 3 cards over and over, cast 1 without paying its mana cost. Okay, so I guess I lost. I don't think there's a single card in my deck that would have stopped this, other than maybe Swords to Plowshares. No, but they're netting mana, so that's not even true. They make some skeletons over and over. I don't know if there's an extra turn effect, but infinite skeletons would kill me anyways. I can't... Well, no, I have Cataclysmic Gearhulk, actually. Okay, so I guess we'll just see what their deck is, because I've never seen anything like this ever. And it's definitely generating other colors. It's kind of funny. Oh, wait, where do the rest of them go? Exile the top 2. You may play them. Oh, okay, maybe I just misread it. This is kind of cool. Oh, no, they didn't tap their stuff first. They messed up. Don't think it matters, though. You want to be a habit of doing it the right way. I've never heard of nor seen this in my life. Oh, okay, that's how it works. I got you. Okay, that doesn't matter. It actually doesn't even take the one card that's relevant. It gets all the cards except the relevant one. That's funny. Okay, so now they have a talisman. They can go get, like, Thoughtseize, and I lose this. I really don't think I was going to win this no matter what happened. But again, it's nice to see what's going on. This might be a deck I could play at some point. A combo deck in Commander. I don't think I've seen one before. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. Return to your hand. Oh, they can't do it again? Oh, I see what you're saying. They flipped it. Oh, so you can make colors. I thought they flipped it so you couldn't. Okay, so they cannot do this again because they completed the dungeon? So it's not actually a combo? That seems kind of unfortunate, right? This won't go back to hand, will it? Okay, why does it go back to hand? I'm confused. If you haven't completed Tome of Annihilation... Oh, you just don't do Tome of Annihilation. You do the other dungeon. Okay, so it is a combo. I want to see how they win. No extra turns in this deck. It's mono black. There's the black spell from... Well, wait a minute. They activated Talisman and got a card that... am I tripping? What did they got this? Ooh, so I'm losing life. Okay, they got it. I kind of want to stay in the game just to see what the rest of their deck is, but I'm sure it's online somewhere, and I've pretty much learned enough to know what the gist is. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool. I'm not upset about that. In fact, I don't think any deck I've ever played would beat that except like Brawl and Keenan countering things. That's because they did it so quickly. And they got it out of nowhere, right? Like, I didn't know what was happening. So, like, I wasn't playing. That was cool. Like, the player knowledge is definitely a factor when it comes to hardcore combos in this format. Because no one's going to expect you to legit combo kill them. Again with the 2 lands. Jeez. Why does this happen? Well, actually, 2 lands is pretty decent, given my land count. And a loot, so I can get rid of some poop. I love looting cards. They're just super good against... like, these just allow you to keep hands with bad cards in certain matchups, because you always have an avenue to get rid of your poop. That came out wrong. Actually, that came out really wrong. I apologize. We don't need Clarion, I don't think. Was that an instant? Could I have... No, it wasn't. Oh, they have nothing? Ooh, spicy. Alright, so white. Feather. Could have waited a turn if I feel like I really needed to protect it, but our opponent is mono green. So I don't. They still only have 3 mana. They can't tap my creature for mana. That'd be crazy, imagine. Gem Razor? That does not do anything. That's fine. Wouldn't that have been better as a creature, though? Because they can use it... Oh, no, they can't do that. Okay. Alright, I'll just take 4. I'm pretty sure I win all races, because I am this deck. Excuse me, this deck in particular. So we can do this. 2 damage, you control, 4 damage. Oh, this is actually soul crushing, isn't it? Yeah, this is crazy. Ooh, I get 2 for 1 of them that way, too, and the card gets back in my hand. Alright, before I get too greedy, I should play this immediately. I can leave this up, but I'm not going to. Because I can always sacrifice this. Man, Feather is so cool. I've only played against Feather like twice. I don't know how. I feel like it's really good. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe people just don't want to play it. It's also one of the cheapest decks to play, because there are so many commons and uncommons, and cards like this are not necessary. Even this. Like, I'm running some weird jank. I feel like I'm running weird jank. Again, I haven't looked at the list. Okay. Gonna win that race too. Wait a minute, this doesn't even work, does it? No, because I can just kill the 1/1 and this can't do anything again with the Reckless Rage. I want to start giving this lifelink though, but I don't feel like I'm in any rush to do so. So we can just do this. And I kind of want to feat, but at this point I feel like it's fine to just run out Heliod, and then from here on out, Feather always has a lifelink, and that's kind of huge. This demands they have a 1/1. It has to be exactly a 1/1, right? Yeah. This wasn't even a 1/1. That is not a 1/1. What are you doing here? Rabid Bite. Okay, you killed my Dauntless. Alright, so here we're going to give this lifelink, because that's insane, and then we can swing. Do we put a counter on it, or do we leave up a... No, we should play it smart. I could put a counter on it, but it's going to get one from Heliod because of life gain. And this is why Heliod's great. This is the first time I've got Heliod to do what I like him to do, which is not be a 5/5 beater and give your like all-in commander lifelink perpetually. Probably one of the best like Voltron cards you could run, really. Perpetually giving your like massive creature lifelink and slightly growing sometimes is great, because no one ever has an answer to Heliod. No one ever runs like an exile enchantment thing. Mono green doesn't even have the option to, I don't think. They're doing a good job at racing. If they can... No, I was going to say, if they had a 1/1, they'd be doing a good job at racing, but they don't. I have no way to blow this up. I would like to blow this up, though. It's a legendary. I actually can't even kill it with this. It's kind of annoying. I can Reckless Rage this, though, right? Does it die for... You eat my victory? I legit didn't even know it was there. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We can do this, and we can do Reckless Rage. Make sure you don't do it on your opponent's end step, because you want to pick them up for your turn, right? So you always want to pause here, and then when they move to end step, you can cast it, so I can pick it back up. if you feel like you need to. And in this case, I might as well. I mean, I'm just winning the race so decidedly, it doesn't really matter what I do. Like, I can just do it again, right? Like, opponent's just in a horrible position right now. We're just gaining so much life. And this is just growing slowly. Renin 6 reach token is actually decent here, but they have to block with it, right? I have protection here, so they can't, and then I can kill this. But I'm not opposed to letting them block. Well, can I kill them? If I can't kill them, I'm fine with them blocking with a treant so it doesn't hit me. Okay, now I have to do the math. Opponent knows about what I can do, too, so it's not like this is crazy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Wrong one. Counter. No reason to Reckless Rage, but I guess I could just do it for the sake of casting it. I don't know. It doesn't matter, though. So we got 8, 9 from the card I just cast. 10... No, it's not lethal, but they're not killing me. I think I would like them to block, though, because it's not lethal. Because it would be lethal whether or not they block next turn as this grows. So I think I'm just going to swing and... What does the plus here do? Lands? I don't care about your lands, dude. Please block. Okay, this is good. This is good, because it's lethal either way. I get this out of the way so they don't have counter-lethal of some kind. And I can just let this happen. So now it should be lethal because this grows over the course of 2 turns. I'm going to have to discard, huh? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, look at that. Easy. Arclight Phoenix. Although Arclight Phoenix is actually 3 damage, but I think I have it with this. Oh no, they gain 2 life off the Great Henge. Mama Boomer. Oh well. I mean, it just means it takes a little bit longer. I really don't think I'm in danger of dying. Though now I kind of have to kill Renin 6, don't I? Yeah, I kind of do, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, they zeroed. That's a good sign. A bunch of lands in hand, right? Yep, just a bunch of... Oh, wow, they had 3 lands in hand? Oh, no, they had 2. No, they had 3. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they had 3 snow-covered forests in hand. Wow, that feels bad. Isn't it better to just plus there, then? Because putting those lands in play doesn't do anything. You might as well plus to get more cards in hand, even though those cards aren't particularly strong. I can actually stop attacking as well if I chose to. I cannot give this protection, I don't think. No. So it's going to go away. There's nothing I could do about that. I can gain 4 life right now. They're tutoring for a creature, so maybe I should leave this up just in case they get some 1-mana nonsense. Yeah, fine. There's no reason to do anything. This gives a 1/1 counter either way. I just don't gain 4 life. It also... No, yeah, it does shut this down. Alright, so they turned me off of life gain next turn. They got Crater Hoof. That's actually pretty good. So we get a 1/1 counter here. Am I dead if they cast it? Gives +4/+4. So 12 plus another 11 plus another... I could almost be dead. Can I effectively block? I can, because 11 is enough. And just literal protection is enough. It is so annoying. Questing Beast is actually a legendary. Alright, so here... Now I gotta think, though. I didn't draw a land, obviously, because they're drawing this. I can do 3. I can do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait a minute. 10. 10, 11. Banefire for 1. 12. No way. No reach. No reach. They don't have any reach. Banefire for 1. I think I got it. Banefire for 1. Arclight Phoenix comes back, and that's 14. I did it! Oh my god, I think I did it. They can't do anything about it, right? They can't gain life. Great Henge is tapped. Oh my god. Oh man, that's good. I won with 4 lands for like 20 years. Wow, look at that, huh? Isn't that crazy? Wow, Feather, you dirty. Dirty, dirty. So, let's see. They didn't play Renin 7 when they probably should have. Like a turn earlier, they just harmonized instead, which drew them basically 3 lands, and I just don't know. I don't think it's good. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, that was great. I love that. GG's. At first, I knew I could cast 3 spells, but I forgot Banefire actually deals 1 damage. Close it out. So yeah, math ended up working, right? I said that I was going to kill them if they blocked with the... So if I avoided... If I gave it protection from green and swung, I think they were dead. Because it was guaranteed lethal the next turn if I just gave it protection from green from the Renin 7 reach tree end. Tree end. I'm thinking of Hearthstone. Tree folk. So maybe I got a little... I played it a little too slow. Maybe. Black-red is not a good sign. This feels like a deafening silence game. Could be wrong about that, but let's find out. I want to see what happens. The fact that they can only try to kill Feather once in a turn cycle means I never really have to worry about it ever dying. Here I'm going to name white with this Cold Steel. It looks weird, but I'm going to name white. So I can have triple white for these, and then I can play the red for this. I could just wait another turn so I have mana up. This also taps Feather for no reason on your opponent's turn, so you can actually do some cool stuff there. Alternatively, I could not cast Alseid and just leave up Sheltering Light forever. I like that as well. They can't exactly do anything about it. Opponent goes for their commander. Okay. Okay. Opponent does not attack. I will scry 1. They learn about this, but that is totally fine. Oh my god. What better time than now? We're all in. Alright, so it's non-creature, right? Yeah, so I can actually play more than one thing. A turn sequence here. I don't think I really have to. This is actually one of the most annoying things they could possibly play in this spot. It's actually pretty good. I don't even think I would attack here, do I? I mean, I could. They're not going to block, but then they're going to have that to swing back. I'm just swinging. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Because at the very least, I can pressure point Feather and just draw cards, so... no need to do this. Just pick this up and pass. Kind of want this on my own turn, so I could put a stop here. I think just clicking it on and off leaves it there forever. So I'm just going to do that. When they leave to end step, I can just... But it's also not a big deal if I do it the other way. Oh, we sent the opponent to the tank. I like these blood tokens. The event, the midweek whatever, where you had to like draft a standard deck or something. I did mono black like skeletons with blood so I could like pick the skeletons back up. And it took me 20 years to win because the deck was not very good. You can't re-attempt to draft for some reason. Even if you don't keep the cards. What does this do? Is this indestructible? Okay. I'm seeing some cards I've never seen before. I'm liking today's matchups. Okay, they sauced me with the damage. I think that's fine. They have one black up. They haven't sacrificed a permanent, so there's no fatal push fear here, I'd say. I think I'm just going to cycle Pressure Point. I kind of want to stop here now, though. Because I want to do everything on their main phase. I'm not scared of nonsense. Do I need second red? Not really, but I don't need quad white either, so... We will scry. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, yeah, I could have just... Oh, wait. Doesn't have to target Feather? So I actually could have not taken the damage of 4. I did not realize that. Why can't I cast this? Why is it not... Oh, Deafening Silence. Alright, I cast the wrong one, I won't lie. Look at that, Deafening Silence did something bad against me. That's actually really funny. Alright, so this is actually an enchantment, so I can choose between these two. I kind of want to choose this. This is actually starting to get kind of annoying for us, isn't it? So this seems really solid. They keep this and it gets a little bit bigger. It holds us off. We have no way to kill it. At least not for a while. Maybe I can wait a turn on this and play this. No, that seems ridiculous. Why does it want to tap? No, just tap like this. Leave up my planes. I got a white 1 mana white card I want to save. They have to sacrifice a blood token this way too. No, actually they still get to activate one though, because they keep one and they have the mana for it. But we kill 2 things. I think that's good enough. Especially when our board is almost as wide as it can be before this starts becoming a problem. Because I don't want to sacrifice Feather. Opponent sacrificed the one card I had a problem with. I don't think I agree with that. This seems way worse than the other one. Maybe I'm wrong. It gets a counter, right? It does grow, but it doesn't gain them life. Artifact, enchantment, creature. Yep, these 2 go. Thank God I tapped this and not my land. Thank God. Yep, I'm fine with Deafening Silence going bye-bye car now. I can totally see an argument that that backfires, but I'm not seeing it. They also didn't sacrifice the other creature to this. Seems strange. I don't know. Do I attack? I don't think so. Well, I'm not going to block, am I? No, I'm not going to block. No. I gain 1 life this way, you know, right? I mean, this is attacking either way, and just Feather's not really doing anything, so. Alright. So we only have 1 protection spell up, but we can recast Feather if it dies. Oh, this does not look like they're killing it. Okay. They left up 2 men on purpose for that. For a Zealot. Okay, so they're tapped out. They already played a land, it's nothing I need to worry about. I might as well scry now. Whatever. Bone Crusher. That does not kill... Well, it does kill that, actually. Alright, that's fine. It's castable. It's not a land. I think this is good. Kill this thing, which I feel like may become annoying. Yeah. They can sacrifice it to the Predator, but then I just can swing again? Okay, opponent agrees. I suppose a land isn't the worst here, but we're going to get this Alchemist in play now. And I think I swing with this 4/5. Sacrifice comes exile tap. Exile up to 1 card from a graveyard. Becomes tapped. Okay, so I don't want to get baited into swinging, because it'll be a 5/5. Yeah, alright. And this did not target a creature I control, obviously. If your opponent has a way to prevent damage, you can actually just keep targeting Feather with this, and damage cannot be prevented. Because Feather doesn't die, and this keeps happening. I think. I don't actually know how that works, because it gets exiled to 2 different things. I have no idea which one takes precedent. Kroxa? That's actually pretty solid here. Well, maybe not. I can finally get rid of this and start leaving up pressure point, which is probably just better. Because it draws a card and the other one doesn't. And I already have a 1-mana protection spell with the Alseid sitting there. And a 2-mana protection spell isn't a big deal, as I am pretty much out of cards anyways. Okay, they discard... What is that? Falcon Wrath Forebear. 3-mana 3/1, can't block. Okay, okay. That's fine. Opponent doesn't attack. I don't have anything to do. What does this do? Blocks this turn if able. You may have it gain reach. That's hilarious. Okay, so I can force Blood Artist to block, but that doesn't really... I can tap... No, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, we start with this. We always start with this. I can just sacrifice the Gear Hulk, actually. I like that. Just to kill the Blood Artist. Ooh. Ooh, my jaw just snapped. That didn't feel good. Jaw just popped really loud. Especially how I'm not actually going to learn. I don't really like that, actually. And I don't want to tap anything on my turn. This is actually quite annoying. No, I think it's very important to deal with this Blood Artist. Feel like it is. Like, the Gear Hulk can never really swing. And it's all about this Immerstrom Predator anyways. Gain reach? Sure. No, I don't want to learn this away, unfortunately. So now I can swing with Alseid. Ooh, that doesn't sound right either. No, because it's my only protection spell for Feather. Okay. Very weird line of play here. I can see this being wrong, but Blood Artist is a problem. Unless our opponent messes up horribly. But I don't think they will. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. Alright, so... First, yeah. Yeah, you heard my jaw? That was really loud. That didn't feel good. Actually, you know, it didn't hurt either. It just scared me. Alright, so now we have Pressure Point looping itself. I can cast it right now to pick it up. Okay, that's fine. I don't interact with my graveyard. Yeah, I could have tapped this, obviously, and not let this happen, but I didn't. We're going to tap this now. Yep. Just so I can pick it back up. Oh, let me... Yeah, there we go. Just in time. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's not very good here, but whatever. This way we can, you know, obviously draw another card. Can't you pressure point the dragon on my turn, then do it on their turn? No, it has to be a creature you control. You don't get things back when you target your opponent's creatures, so if I want to keep drawing cards, I have to target my Alseid. This does allow them to cast Kroxa right now. They don't seem interested. They draw 2 off of this. Life loss is kind of relevant. They are black, so they can always gain it back. Oh, they draw 3? What? Oh, this is a vampire. Ooh. Okay. It's a vampy boy. Still no card. They do have second red, so this Kroxa can come back at some point. Opponent is saucing me with the damage here. Kind of surprising. Being as low as they are, trying to close the race out at this point seems a little sketch. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking of. I don't know. I could get blown out if I go for this and I die to a removal spell. Alright, that's not what they did. Let's do this. I feel like they tapped it for me. I guess they're not in any serious danger of dying, but they could be. They never know. Smothering Tithe is not looking good here, actually. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, infinite spells every turn. The first time I saw Feather, I did too. I'm like, oh, that's great. I can't wait to play against this all day. I feel like this is just not good to the point where I don't even want to cast it. Like, just casting this twice seems better than this once. Although at this point, I feel like I might have to just tap this to just not die. Alternatively, I can play this, keep the ground safe. Yeah, alright, fine. Keep the ground gummed up, play a land, and just pass. Wait, no, we want to do this now, don't we? No, we can only do it once now. Shoot. Alright. You got it. Flying, taking 6. No, I'm not swinging. I didn't find a way to grow feather this game, and we're starting to see the problem with that. Casting Crocs is also gonna be a bit of an issue for us, although we do have cards that are not good to get rid of. Whenever a vampire attacks, you lose a life. Okay, so we go down to 8, so I pretty much have to block this predator now. That's so annoying. I lost to black-red vampires. I've never seen anything like that. That's unfortunate. I really don't see me getting out of this. Yep. So, ping you. Yep, don't care about all those. I don't know how the sequence works if I do this. Let's find out. Does it untap first? Oh, it does. I was kind of hoping it didn't. Yeah, that obviously didn't work out too well at all. Alright, so we blocked there. We blocked the life link. Give us the biggest chance to not die. Block the 4/4. I could just block the 1/1 to get it out of the way. And keep the 4/4 around. No, because then we're dead entirely to their attack, I think. So I'll just do this. What do they... I mean, if you have an Embercleave, I'm dead. No need to slow roll it. Give this protection from black. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that was going to happen. Okay, well. Never mind. No value trade there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess I technically still had to block this or I was basically dead. So there's that. Alright, so now I have to kill my opponent right now. I don't see that happening. Even if I missed a ping or not. Gutter Snipe would have been a good start, but I don't have enough stuff to do to kill our opponent. But I have to kill them now, so I think whatever it is I am going to do, at least it starts with this. I don't know what they're keeping up, but it's sketching me out here. I think I'll do this. Doesn't really matter. Do I tap one of their creep? No, that doesn't matter either. You know, I got kind of close. If I swung this last turn... No, I would have died. I would have just died of damage. I wouldn't have done anything. Ah, if we drew a land... Could have cast this. Was that enough? If I drew a land there? I don't know. Let's see. Untapped land, that is. No, that wouldn't have been enough. Almost? Wait a minute. If I drew an untapped land, they take another 3, cast this. There was a way to win this, wasn't there? I think there was. If I played this one turn earlier, and I didn't miss the tap ping when I was testing to see what happened first, which I should have known this happens first, just the way the game works. Obviously, that wouldn't know to untap it. Anyways, I could have had an avenue to victory there. I think it feels like there was a way to win. I'll have to look at that. I'm going to look at that game again. And you're all going to watch me. We just watched that game like 6 times in a row. See, here I could have done this. Here I could have done that. I was about to hit cancel because I wanted to drop 2 mountains. I actually want more white sources. I think they're pretty much even, but there's definitely more white in the deck, and feather is 2 white, not 1. Alright, we technically have 2 mana sources here with the Strike It Rich. This is a hand where I'd love to keep because of that, But it doesn't do anything else, because I need more than that. Alright, 3 lands again. Is good. This is almost never going to be cast for its other side, but I still think it's worth running the card. Maybe not. Alright, so what am I doing this turn? Cathartic Reunion? Seems like it. I didn't even read what we're up against. Okay, you draw a card every time you play Magic. Cool story. Alright, so we get rid of that, and I guess this one. Alright, Deafening Clarion. Deafening Clarion. Ha! Deafening Silence seems extremely good against our opponent's deck. But I could be wrong. I feel like I'm not. I really want to protect this, but they are blue-red. Not much going on here. That would kill this. Bouncing it, I really don't care. Not a lot of ways they can kill this. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got the lifelink. Nice. Alright, I am going to run this out. There's probably counterspells. I don't want to deal with them. So let's not. I can cycle this. I can swing. Oh, I should have... Yep, I should have cast Moment of Heroism first. That was my bad. I played this first and thought I could continue to do things. That is completely not what this deck does. Card lets you do, rather. But this seems like a good spot for it. They can't do anything but a land off of it. The only thing they can do now is a creature. And they don't have one. Nice. Alright. Do any of these do anything good here? No, not really. Opponent does not swing. I find that particularly strange. I think I'm actually just going to cycle this. I don't feel like I need it. Sacred Foundry. Ooh, our red base has been quite painful. Alright, this is definitely a spam Moment of Heroism game right now. So that is what we're going to do. Sauce them with the old 5/6 here. We'll gain so much life they can't really kill us with damage, while at the same time preventing them from casting 2 spells a turn that are not just creatures. And I think we have creatures covered for the most part. Like, the caster commander, I don't think we care at all. Unfortunately, given the situation, we don't have a way to loop things to do effectively on our opponent's turn. I guess I can scry 1 for 1 life. Seems good. I should have done it on my opponent's second main phase, like I was saying earlier, but I missed it. That's my bad. This doesn't seem good. Go away. Esper Sentinel. Kind of a double-edged sword with this, right? Because it's not doing too much. I can Lightning Helix their commander. Oh, no, it gets countered, right? Yeah, the first thing I do gets countered. Doesn't seem great. Another cool thing is I can Storm Strike this and make it bigger. I like that a lot, actually. Do I keep the land in hand? Probably, for loot effects. Opponent is not blocking. They are adamant. Okay, so here I can just... Pays X. So in response to its own trigger, I'm pretty sure I can give it a thicker butt. I think. That does mean I have to take a spell down and I can't cast anything else. But that means they can't either because of this, so... In response to this spell, I can do some stuff, I guess? Alright, of course they have a creature. It's one of the best creatures here because it can endlessly block my commander. That's really annoying, actually. Yeah, opponent's drawing, like, really good stuff here. Alright, at least I do draw a card because they can't stop it. That was... it was alright. It's not one of the better draws, I'd say. I already have Perpetual Lifelink. Alright, I don't see our opponent is attacking. Yeah, they don't seem at all interested in attacking. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to do it on their phase there. Did make me wish I did play the land last turn, though. Oh well. So we can play Heliod and Moment of Heroism and have quite the feather here. Looks like they could have cast something there. I don't know what it is. I swear to God if you spell pierce this Moment of Heroism. Oh, it's a bounce spell. Right, the spell bomb itself. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Alright. Alright, we're down a feather for 20 minutes. That was very bad, actually. Wow, that was really bad. Yeah, we went down. We lost the moment of heroism, too. I can't believe I didn't see that. It was sitting right there. Bouncing feathers, whatever, but I lost my moment of heroism. Which is just kind of what Heliod is doing already. Oh my god, they keep drawing creatures. Stop. Specifically artifact creatures too, right? Like that's like the worst. Because they draw a card. And it doesn't matter about this. Yeah, our opponent's getting around this more effectively than I feel like they typically would. Which is kind of unfortunate. They also declined to pay for that. That's good news. Means they have something else that they think they can do, which means another creature. It can't be anything but a creature. They just didn't pay for this. Oh, look, it's a creature. It's a legendary creature. Yeah, alright. Maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was against them. Maybe I never stood a chance. I don't know. Are you finally going to attack? No, you're not. Really? Is there a reason not to? You can just fly at me for 2. It's pretty much free. Or 3, whatever. You know, however much you want to swing at me for. Okay, you have an upkeep stop? Okay, it went away. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. This is a good spell here, I think. Probably. I can just swing with Heliod. It's not doing much. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to combat. Why does it not let me go to combat? What's going on? There we go. Do I give Heliod lifelink? I don't think so. I don't see a 1/1 counter doing much. But what else am I really doing, though? Yeah, we're just going to give it lifelink. Oh, it's another creature? Alright, well, nope, that ain't happening. Alright, well, I guess that makes it easy, then. Can't really mess this one up. Abrade my Esper Sentinel. That does not work, because I will protect that. I'm fine with drawing a bajillion cards this game. Ooh. I don't know. The things I'm going to get with this are not great. It is better than a random card, because I don't need another combat trick. I think I would prefer to draw that than something else. Seems alright. At this point, I almost want to play this as a land. If I'm getting Smothering Tithe, I'm going to need the mana. Yeah, we can only play one spell a turn. We already have a spell that essentially gives Feather Evasion in this. And again, we can only cast one, so... Oh no, they're reading Deafening Silence. Stop. Why you do? River of Tears? Flood of Rain or whatever? Flood of Tears? Nope. Just another legendary creature. At least that one doesn't do anything. Just draws cards, I guess. Omniscience? Okay. I'll draw one card. And I have no way to deal with that. Nope, I don't have any way to deal with that. So what do we do now? Opponent? Can't. You literally can't. Oh my god. I was about to say, they literally can't deal with this because they can only cast creatures. And they drew the only creature in the game that I'm aware of. Oh no, Agent of Treachery would also do it. Yeah, whatever. That's crazy. Yeah. Alright, well typically I would assume it was very good, but it just wasn't. In fact, it didn't do anything at all. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think Deafening Silence did a single thing against our opponent. They could cast everything that they were going to cast anyways. It wasn't necessarily bad for us to be in play, because I didn't really need anything doubled on either single turn, but yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. River's Rebuke, that's the name of it. What I'm conjoining cards. I've been playing Inscription where you can conjoin cards, and that's my excuse. Alright, let's see. Phylath? Oh my. Oh mer. Oh, this is one land from being amazing, isn't it? Fine. We have a 1 minute draw. Hopefully it's good. Won't do anything at all if I don't draw a white source though. Turn 1 of Evolving Wilds. Okay. Alright, we drew exactly the card we needed. No reason to play a red source first. I guess we could put Lightning Bolt in this deck. I don't see why not. No, there's no reason to do that. Okay, so we play a red source and probably... I could play this as an equipment right now. It's gonna be a little bit till I cast it as a... or rather do anything with it. But no, we're just doing this. Turn my brain off, run out the equipment. Before I talk myself into a feedback loop. Alright, so it kind of paid off. They didn't play anything I could kill anyways. And I don't really care about Scavenging Ooze. It doesn't deal with what I'm doing. Oh, that's just 1 turn too late. That is very unfortunate. They have to really, really get heavy to kill Feather right now. And they have 3 non-lands in hand, I think. No, I guess they could technically have more lands, yeah, because this is 2 lands a turn. Actually, I think I'm fine if they play another land, and it's kind of light on cards here. 1 red source? I don't think there's any way they can kill Feather right now. Not realistically. I guess they could Bane Fire, but that's a bit of a reach. Alright, so it kind of paid off. Can put this on it now, and then play this, and then it's kind of safe for the literal rest of the game. But, I gotta start closing the game out for the Phylath tokens just kill me. I have no Solemnity to keep the plants small. Nor would I run Solemnity, because we kind of have 1/1 counters in our own deck. Opponent does not swing... Oh, right. I have a 3/4 sitting there. I was about to say, that's weird. Alright, so we hit him 5 times and win the game. I'm going to leave up Defiant Strike, I think. Because if they're going to do something, I think they're going to do it right now. And I'd like to do this first. Alright, doesn't look like they are. I could just play this now. Well, it's kind of weird. I just skipped combat, but no, this is kind of important. This is kind of important. Yeah. When this dies, they do gain 1 life. So this is no longer a 4-turn clock. But I feel like this game is going to be over. It has to be over before that, or I'm just dead to these giant plants. Opponent did not have a land, but cultivated. They played the cultivate land. Seems kind of weird, right? Because you'd want to do this after... Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Alright, so here we draw a card. Yes. Okay, they have something they can cast with 1 red. I don't know what it is. Has to be Lightning Bolt. Has to be. I don't know what else it could be. Is there something I'm not reading? Nothing has reach. Try to kill them in 3 turns instead of 4 would be really nice. Opponent is taking their time. I'm going to leave up Fire Prophecy to kill the token that gets the counters. Unfortunately, if they play 2 lands a turn, it doesn't work that way too well. But maybe that's fine. Okay. When a land enters the battlefield... Alright, so now we can kill that one. I guess I can get rid of Arclight Phoenix. I could also just cast it, because it is still decent. Destroy target creature with power 4. I could kill their commander with this at some point as well. I actually didn't realize that. I did not realize the alternative here. That's definitely good. Yep, that's fine. That is a land, because all their creatures are lands. Alright, so now I really wish I killed this. I didn't realize. Maybe it didn't matter. I mean, the 12/12 is going to kill me in one smack anyways, so it probably didn't matter that I didn't do that. They actually offer a pretty simple trade. The Selfless Savior, I'm going to get rid of it now. Yep. Okay, this is... Okay. It's about to save. I would definitely sacrifice the thing here. I did it again. I did it again. I didn't put the end step thing, so now I'm not going to get this on my turn. I don't see myself as casting it next turn. I'm just going to cycle it. It doesn't really change the clock. I'd rather do something else. That's good. It lets Arclight Phoenix come into play this turn, basically. But I'm not killing my opponent this turn, which means I get another turn of some nonsense, unfortunately. Whatever I do begins with Faithless Looting, though. Go away, and blocks and may gain reach. So I can force them to block with Phylath. This doesn't have reach, does it? I feel like that's a decent enough idea. It prevents them from doing anything else. Craterhoof Behemoth kills me no matter what I do. +2/+2 and indestructible. I can double its power. Oh, wait a minute. Can I win? Let's see. Let's see. Go away. So I can turn this into a 7/7, and then I'm 1 mana short of doubling it to 14. Dang. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so there's no way to kill them. Pretty much have to kill their commander. I could just kill this. I mean, that's obviously absolutely insane as well. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do that. We're gonna do that. And I can leave this... Or do I want to just pump it now? I think that's fine, because I'm not going to cast anything on our opponent's turn that protects this, per se. So, might as well get the Arclight Phoenix into play. It's a 1-turn clock no matter what, so I don't see a reason to tap the Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, I think this is my best bet here is just doing this. Because I can block 3 things, give this indestructible and still kill them. I don't care about your plants. It's literally Craterhoof Behemoth or you're dead. I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It also killed a lot of mana, right? Like this could tap for a lot, and now it can't. They can gain 1 life with the ooze. Funny that they never actually ate this out of my graveyard. Could they have? Yeah, they could have, I think. Because all these were tapping for... They were all lands when they had this in play. Pretty sure they could have ate this at some point, and they didn't. I don't think it matters. I don't think it would have mattered if they did or not. So they actually would have had mana, because all their things were lands, to just tutor Craterhoof Behemoth. So it paid off that I killed that. I guess there was in fact a card that was more than just 8 mana that could have killed me. So it kind of paid off. I don't know anything on 6 or less, but our opponent will look... They got Gargaroth, which is a blocker. Unfortunately for our opponent, we can just tap it. We can also... That is... No, they don't know about the tap, so that's a fair thing for them to assess, I'd say. We're going to lose this, right? Yeah. We can prevent them from drawing cards as well. I might as well. It's probably a good idea to do so. Never know what happens, right? Alright, so we just tap that and win the game. Pressure point lethal, dude, on not feather. Haha! Oh, that's so good. Oh, such a like threatening board from the opponent, and feathers just keeping it down. This is such a cool deck. It's like a red-white control deck, sort of. It's not just about beating your opponent to death. Although, I mean, it's about beating your opponent to death, but sometimes it isn't. Like that game lasted a good while, right? It wasn't like we just had it in the bag. But as long as your opponent doesn't have any reach, it's not like they're blocking Feather. Alright, playing against the Sultai deck here. I think this is my very first Brawl deck, was Madroltha. My very first commander. At least in the events before this format was permanent, I loved playing Madroltha. I never really got to use Madroltha, ever. Like, ever. But I liked the Sultai shell that it was in. So I played it a lot. I think you could play Nexus of Fate too at the time, so it wasn't really much of a deck outside of just mindlessly playing Nexus of Fate, and nothing you do around it matters. You could literally have a deck with like 99 1-drops, and all that matters is Nexus. Okay, so I want a Cathartica Union, kind of. Because I don't have a second white source, and that's pretty important. And then the other one could probably be Solar Brilliant. Yep, we'll do that. It's fine. Alright, I hit the white. So that's good. I yet again forgot to change out my stuff there. This is a deck I would like to have protection spells in play first. But I'm not really in a position to do that, so I'm not going to. Well, maybe I am. Nope. Screw you. I'll in. Kill it. I dare you. Damn it. It was also an absolutely insane way to do it, too. That is so annoying. Yep. Alright, well, if I lose, it's because I did that. Alright. Kiln Fiend, do it. You're up. Your turn. Your time to shine. I can kill Madroltha once, and then from there, not really do much. They did not cast Madroltha. Regrowth, Death. What? Okay. I mean, yeah. Yes. Fine. Sure. Why not? Let's see how much damage we can do with a Kiln Fiend right now. It'd be hilarious if it killed them. We're not really looking for anything with this. Well, I mean, it's probably better than all of these, right? Just get rid of some of them. Which one is... I mean, these two are kind of similar. Get rid of that one, maybe? I mean, our opponent's going to know what we're going to tutor for with Idyllic Tutor, so it's not necessarily strong. There's also not many things I can even get that I like getting. But I'm not doing... What else does this do? Target creature gets double strike, so I can smash my opponent for a lot. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Like, a lot? 14 plus more. But, like I was saying, opponents have 25 health in this format, and unless you're really closing the game out, dealing a bunch of damage, and then not doing anything afterwards, doesn't do anything. Okay, this is a Fizzle. But I guess they have to do it first. Oh my god, did I kill them? No way. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, almost killed them, dude. Should I go all in? Dude, there's no way to close the game out afterwards, though, and that's the problem. I'm gonna just do this, though. Seems fine. Play this. It's another protection spell. Maybe we can get there this time. Wow, we actually might kill them with the Kiln Fiend. That's actually crazy. That doesn't do it. Protection from black. Doesn't do it. Wait a minute. I messed up. I should have gave it indestructible. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. I should have gave it indestructible, obviously. God, I'm so dumb. Because that way I could just give it protection from black on my turn and kill them with this. Because this would be enough to kill them. And now it isn't, because I'm dumb. Alright, I guess I just play Feather then? Wow, I really botched that, huh? I really botched that. That might actually cost me the whole game. Because I can't swing with this anymore. I can demand a trade, but that doesn't do anything, and I'm always going to run this out. Yep, that was literally the worst thing I could have done. Okay, Feather dies again, but we draw a card, I believe. Oh no, they draw a card. Rip. That's the other one. Okay, well, Gearhulk's still doing nothing. That doesn't give it flying, no evasion, toughness 4 or greater. Wow, I can't believe I did that. That's so bad. Showdown seems alright. Showdown seems decent. It draws me a bunch of cards, eventually. I don't know. I think this is just scuffed. Yeah, I totally scuffed this. Now they just make tokens. Yeah, this is just embarrassingly horrible. Okay, I mean, I still have time? Not really. How do I close this game out, dude? What have I done? No, they're just gonna mind control this and... Oh, no, they have a blue... They have a blue creature in play now. Right? Wow. Yeah, no, this is just... embarrassing 6 ways to Sunday, dude. What have I done? Alright, whatever. I guess I'm leaving up protection twice over, which is not a good spot to be in, but the Kiora thing has to not kill this. Tap? Oh, it's tap first, right. Okay, that's fine. It's not mind control. But no, that was probably it, though. That was just horrible. How would I use Valorous Stance twice? No, I would cast this once to give it indestructible, and then I can give it protection from black on my opponent's turn with the Alseid, and then literally any spell kills them. And at the time, I had Idyllic Tutor in hand, which is obviously a pump spell, and they just die. But now they don't. Am I dead? I'm pretty much dead now. Yep, nope, missed lethal. Completely missed it. Punt. Oh, so I could have sacrificed... No. I could have played this to give it indestructible. Untap. Sacrifice this to give it protection from black. They can't block. And then I cast this, which is growing this, and then I can kill them. And I didn't, because I'm not good at the game. That's really unfortunate. At least I saw the line. It's kind of bad that I saw it that early, though. Kind of wish I saw it, like, tomorrow. I'll play one more game. This deck is really fun. Oh, alright. They're playing what I consider to be the worst 5-color commander. Because it like demands that you have things in hand already. Whereas Golos doesn't, right? You just activate Golos and you find things. This means you need something in hand. This comes in a turn earlier, sort of, but not really. One land, no. Alright, this is good. We got a Revoke Existence for their inevitable mana rock. That I can't actually take out turn 2. Oh, nice, they didn't have it. Alright, so we can just do this. So I think I'm going for Feather next turn. Counterspell or not. Yep, going for Feather. And I will pass. If they go for their commander, I think we're happy. Ooh, that's also fine, because we can blow that up. And I think we will here. We can play this as well. Maybe not. Maybe we... Actually, no, we don't pick this back up. I was about to say, that would be crazy. I think I'm just going to perpetually give Feather protection before I do anything else, so... That's actually alright. No, I can do better. He's actually the best? I completely disagree. Unless there's some kind of way to give him... to immediately use it, you, again, have to already have something in your hand for him to be good. You can't do things like Golos or Essica to cheat things into play from the deck. Because otherwise, it literally just is a 4-3 flyer. If your hand is a bunch of lands and ramp spells, it doesn't do anything. Even if your hand is stuff like this, you know, it doesn't do anything too crazy. Okay. Gutter Snipe. Yeah, he can't be used most times he comes down, but neither can this. You need 9 mana for this to work, and Golos needs 5 plus 7, like 12 or something. This demands every color outside of Golos's ability to just get the best land, which is the World Tree, to get all your colors. Otherwise, you have no way to guarantee all 5. Obviously, they do this game because they just cast Hour of Promise. And I think they had it anyways. Oh, look at that. 2 most exciting lands in the game. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Omnath is actually pretty solid here, too. Omnath lets them cast their commander. That turn sequence is actually insane for them right now. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, Golos also gives you the land. Again, this costs 1 less, but good luck. Alright, so now we're in a pickle. Also, at this point, they can literally cast anything in the game without this ability, for the most part, so it really doesn't matter. And it has to be from hand. You're not accruing card advantage from the deck. So I suppose I have to cast this now. Otherwise, I'm kind of in a problem here, so I guess let's do this. And my best bet to slow them down is to just do that, right? I don't think they're going to block. I don't think I would. Nope. And can I leave up a 1 mana counter? 1 mana? Yeah, so we can cast this too, and then pass. Leave up Fight as 1. Well, you usually would keep a hand like that. See, they didn't use their ability to do this when they could have. Oh, wait, yes they did. I'm dumb. Right, yeah. It doesn't activate, you just cast it. But that was obviously a card they could cast regardless. So this effectively has not done anything too strong yet. It hasn't accrued any value. Unless they have another spell. But they don't have 5 mana right now? Oh, I guess Omnath gives them 5 mana. Okay. So far they've cast 1 spell to Golos's 3. It was from hand, obviously. It means tutors are a little bit stronger. Yeah. Golos' ability can whiff, but again, you still get value. Whether or not the land does something or not, you still get value off the top. And you can't play X spells. I guess he can play X spells. Well, he can't, but you can run them in the deck, because Golos won't let you do it. I think we're dead. No matter how this pans out, don't think we're coming out of this one. I can do this and then fight as 1, I guess. Keep this alive. Yeah, that seems fine, I guess. Deal 2 damage. I don't think we can kill them, though. Honestly, Omnath was just better than their commander in every single way this game. It allowed them to ramp, cast this, deal damage to me, and replaced itself immediately, which is obviously really good. So can I do 27 damage? You take Jonah into next turn casting Emergent into Omniscience and 2 curses. Oh, well, again, has to be from hand. I think I'm dead. I don't think there's any avenue. I can't even give this unblockable. Can I loot? No, I can't even really loot anything. Yeah, no, we're dead. We're super, super dead. That's unfortunate. That's the first time I've actually ever played against this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, you know, imagine that game where they didn't have all 5 colors off their lands. They wouldn't have had like Omnath and what the other one was. Hour of Parmesan were the 2 MVPs that game. They gave them all the colors, and then I guess the zombies too. But that they didn't need zombies to kill me, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. Deafening Silence actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. Uh, so I think I'd take that one out and put in. I don't know. I think we're full on combat tricks. Yeah, Golos can be used immediately. You just ramps you one of the lands and you play the other from hand, which is far more likely than having perfect 5 mana on turn 5 and having Jeskai mana on turn 4. It's one turn earlier, but it's a little bit more difficult because Golos immediately gives himself the mana to then immediately activate the next turn. Having any untapped land is far more likely than not. Also, you can play Golos in a 3-color deck and splash the other 2 colors and still have a really good Golos deck. You don't have to have all 5 colors in your mana base because Golos fixes your mana instantly, which is completely insane. Teferi's Protection might... Well, see, I can't flash it back, though. It's still really good, though, right? Like, your opponent swings all out, and you're like... And then you just kill them. I don't know. It's Settle the Wreckage is kind of the same, right? This cost one last time. I don't know. For now, it's better than what I was doing. It seems like you can win pretty consistently without a ton of removal. 30 lands or 30 to 8 what? I don't know. I don't know what the tack 8 means. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this. I'm sure other people have ideas. But for now, that is going to be that. It was super fun playing this. And it was actually very fun crafting this deck as well. Or building it. I didn't really craft. I crafted a couple like commons and uncommons that I didn't have otherwise. But Mana Curve is obviously God tier. And it means you can play kind of light on lands. Can you filter by rares in Mythics? No, I don't think so. You could probably count how many rares there are in this deck. There's really not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's about 11 or so rares, and most of the Mythics you could totally not run, and this deck would still be fine. I'm going to drop 2 red and add 2 white for Feathers cost, and because I believe the deck is mostly white. Yeah, well, little neck and neck, but there's more white 1-drops than red 1-drops. You could also run the red thing. Oh, 38-0. Oh. Yeah, I didn't say it was bad. I firm believe that Golos is not only more popular, just way, way stronger. Golos usually has a very high win rate as well. But it's good that you're winning with the deck that you like to play. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Dreadheart Arcanist is the card I'm thinking of. It means the card is in your graveyard, but I, again, don't know how this works with Feather. If you target something with Feather in play that's in your graveyard and this exiles it, Feather also exiles it. I have no idea which one takes precedent. I guess this does say instead of your graveyard, and it was never going to go to your graveyard. So it probably stays gone forever, I assume. Maybe it's worth a try. Someone else could tell me. DRC is another decent one. I didn't even consider this one. This could definitely go in the deck. Surveilling a lot is great. In fact, it might belong in the deck instead of... I mean, the game we played Kill Fiend, it was going to kill our opponent if I did it the right way. And I think that's something to consider. Let's see, what could we take out? We could probably take this out. I'm not big on this. The instant side is eh, and the other one costs 5, and I don't know how important that is. Let's just try that. Yeah, alright, that's enough of that. Thanks for watching, guys. I can try playing the 5-color guy next time. See how I do. You know, shoot me a list. Shoot me your list, and I'll see what I can do with it. I don't know how many of the cards I own, because it feels like it's a lot of rares. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Peace. How do I end the stream? There it is.